What's up, you guys? It's Sarah at carnivore.yogi on Instagram. Thank you so much for coming on to my YouTube channel. Please hit subscribe while you're here. So I'll be honest with you guys, I was not planning on making this video this week, but I am doing my best on this channel and Instagram and anywhere else that I'm out there to just totally keep my journey transparent with you guys, be completely honest about what's going on. So as always, this is not medical advice or anything like that. This is just me giving you guys my experience and my story. So I have done videos in the past about why I don't cheat, and I really hate that word, why I don't go off plan, any of that, because it does something to me mentally. I've also talked extensively of what that does to me physically. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about a off-plan moment, we'll call it, that I had on Monday. It's Wednesday now, so I feel like, you know, unless I wake up tomorrow swollen and covered in hives, which is highly unlikely, that the damage has been done. So I'm just going to talk about that in this video. I'm going to talk about the physical stuff that happened and the mental stuff that happened and that I've had to deal with the last night and the last couple of days since that happened. So let's jump into it. As some of you guys know, I haven't actually talked about it a ton, but I have talked about it a ton. I've been teaching yoga for almost a decade. I also meditate. I meditate every day, twice a day. I do a specific type of meditation called Vedic meditation. So I did an interview with one of my teachers, because I have a few teachers, light walk-ins, all about Vedic meditation, and goes in depth. So if you're interested in that, then you'll want to watch that interview. But essentially, I'm on track. I'm on pace to eventually become a meditation teacher of Vedic meditation. It takes a couple years. It takes time, and there's a lot of home study involved. So Monday, I was doing a home study course, and when I do a home study course, I meditate for 2 hours that day, as well as listen to these recordings on the Veda. And what that does to my body is actually really cool. I get very relaxed, very zen, very calm, very chill. So I was in this like blissful state and just was like, you know what? I'm going to have a big heaping spoonful of almond butter, which not carnivore. And even if I follow keto, I still don't eat nuts on keto, because when I have nuts historically, number one, it causes histamine issues for me. So I'll get itching on my scalp, and number two, my joints get really swollen up and my stomach gets bloated and upset. So, and that's how it has been for me for a long time. Even before I went on the carnivore diet, that was my reaction to nuts and almonds. So I had taken those off the table a long time ago, even before I went carnivore, because every time I would have them, I would have swollen joints, like major gut issues, major bloating. So Monday night, I have this big heaping spoonful of almond butter. Just wasn't even thinking about it, which is kind of in like la la land, to be honest with you, from 2 hours of meditation and listening to these recordings. And so what happened? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I woke up the next day. I had actually lost a little bit of weight. And I am on plan right now. I'm working with my coach, Stephanie, keto person, who I haven't told about this yet. So don't go tattletale on me. I'm just going to put the video out and then she'll call me and have her reaction. But I haven't even talked to her about that. But her and I are kind of working on a new plan, and the spoonful of almond butter, which is a freaking spoonful, it's not like I sat there and ate the whole jar, was not part of the plan. But I am doing a new workout program and a new kind of program with my macros that I will talk more about in the future, but that was not on the plan. But I woke up and I was like, okay, I'm not bloated, like my joints don't hurt, I feel good, I mentally feel good, no itching, no rashes, no nothing. That was Monday night, and it's Wednesday, so all day yesterday, great. Woke up today, still feeling great. And I actually had an interview with Dr. Becky Campbell that I'm going to put up this week on Friday. So you'll want to make sure you subscribe so you can check that interview out. But it's all about histamines. And we really dug in deep with the whole stress response thing and how your body metabolizes food, how you react to foods or you don't react to foods, and how stress really, really does influence how you react to everything. And so, I think, and I'm very guilty of it, we place so much emphasis on food and not enough emphasis on stress management and taking care of our stress and doing things like meditating. I'm not saying to do 2 hours a day by any means at all. All you need is like 10 or 20 minutes a day and you're good to help with the stress. So that's this physical side of my body of like what happened when I had something that I typically would have a big reaction to. I do attribute it to just being in a very highly relaxed state and feeling really good. The other side of that is that I have last night I wanted to go back and get the almond butter again and have more. And this is what happens to me. I'm going to have to be extremely careful tonight and probably tomorrow night as well, because this is what happens to me when I have something that's a little off plan, is that I have it one day and I want it the next day. This is why one of the many reasons why I don't eat dairy on carnivore or even on keto, because it's very addictive that way, that I have it one day and then I want it the next day and the next day and the next day. And a lot of times it's harder to stop than it is to just stay stopped. And we say that a lot. I'm somebody who, I've talked about this extensively. I'm in recovery from alcohol, and I have not had a sip of alcohol in almost 4 years now. And something that we say in recovery all the time is it's easier to stay stopped than to actually stop. And I find that I'm the same exact way with food. So, I'm going to have to really, really work hard over these next few days to not have that almond butter again, because it's in the office. We keep it hidden because we don't let my daughter have it, because almonds are very high oxalate. Let's just bring that in, because I know a lot of you guys are going to comment below about oxalates. But a lot of people that have histamine issues, gut issues, the nuts are just no good. Even macadamia nuts, no good. So I'm like, you want to eat the almond butter, you got to keep it in the office and lock it so it's not around my daughter, because I don't want her eating those. She has autism. Kids with autism typically react a lot stronger, have a lot more difficult time methylating out those oxalates, getting rid of those oxalates. So, he keeps it locked away in the office. But my addict brain doesn't give a crap if they're locked in the office of my neighbor's house. My addict brain, if they're locked in the office of my neighbor's house, will like show up at your door at 8:30 at night with a spoon, like, hey, can I come in? That's my addict brain, and I can sit here at 2 p.m. and laugh about it, but that's the reality of things. So I want to just throw it out there. I'm not in any way, shape, or form telling anyone to go out there and eat a bunch of stuff that you have previously reacted to or been allergic to. What the whole point of this video is to encourage you guys to really, work on your stress management and look at the stuff that you're creating a big deal about, and being so absolute about, and just consider stress in the equation, which is something that I, as someone who's taught yoga for 10 years, you would think I would be really good at that by now, but there's a reason why I teach yoga, and it's because I have a crazy overactive mind and I have a lot of chronic stress in my life. And so I became a yoga teacher and kind of enmeshed myself in that world because I really wanted that in my daily life. It's something that I needed in my daily life, and I keep it in my daily life. That's why I'm on track to eventually become a meditation teacher. And I'm enjoying the process on the way. So I'm not planning on going and eating a bunch of stuff now. I'm almost kind of making this video, number 1, to show you guys stress response, but also number 2, for accountability's sake, to just throw it out there. Like, okay, I screwed up, you guys. I'm a human being. Like, stuff happens. And now I'm like back on track, back on plan, and I'm not going to go around eating jars or spoonfuls of almond butter just because of that one experience. But what I am going to do is learn from it. What I am going to do is really start to give my stress management and the way that I react to things a bigger role in my life. I'm going to stay carnivore. I'm going to stay keto, all of that stuff. But I'm going to start really like making the stress management more of a priority than I even do now. So I hope this was helpful, guys, and maybe that you took something from it, and don't take from it that I'm telling you to learn how to meditate and then eat whatever you want. That's not the message of the video. My message of the video is to take care of yourself, manage your stress, and love yourself. And know that whatever you're doing, if you're stressing out about it, it's going to make it 10 times worse. So make sure you like, subscribe, comment below this video, and share it with anybody who that you feel could be helped. And I know y'all are going to all go tattletale on me to Steph now, and I'm going to catch the wrath. So stay tuned. Have a really awesome day. Thank you guys again for watching. Bye.